What's up, everybody? Hey, I thought I'd do a quick video today on what I have in my bug out bag, or 72-hour bag, or survival bag, or whatever you might want to call it. I'm going to start on the right and go right to left. I will put a disclaimer on there that this is what I have in mind. This by no means is what you have to have. I'm sure there are people out there that have different things than what I do, which is totally fine. This is just what suits me and what I'm comfortable with in my skill set. So I will start off right to left. Knives. I have two of them. Remember the rule. Two is one is none. I actually do have another one, but it's not right in here right now. A pair of needle nose and a pair of side cutters and a pair of channel locks. A life straw for those times when you just have to get a quick drink and you don't have to take time to boil. I have two hooded ponchos, plastic, and an emergency space blanket. The ponchos can be used to keep yourself dry, can be used for rain catchment, can be used for all sorts of stuff. Here I have a toothbrush. This is actually my wife's. There's a toothbrush, some soap, a couple of washcloths, and deodorant, things like that. There is mine. Moving on. A small frying pan, and I did this because of the fact that a small cast iron pan, which I know is better and will last longer, is a lot lighter. Alright, let's see here. Where are we going next? Okay, I have a hatchet and a folding saw. And yes, I do have a fishing kit with extra line and something to boil water in. And yes, you can see that it has been used. So back to the whole two is one is none thing. If I can't use the life straw, if I've spent that or something, then I still have a way to boil water, cook, make teas, whatnot in. Some metal tent stakes. These have 1,001 uses. From holding stuff down to tightening wire. Speaking of which, I got a small roll of wire that can be used to tie things up. Snares, all sorts of things. Matches. I've got the stormproof matches there, and let me dig out my other fire kit here, and I will be right back. Okay, so I have two ferro rods, two lighters, and the strikers, which can be also used for, you can use the ferro rods with your 90-degree spine on your knife if you have to. I prefer not to, but you can. So this is all fire making. And magnifying glass. Then I have three small flashlights. They're the LED lights. One of which has the batteries unsealed, I guess, and ready to go. a couple of razor blade knives for doing fine work, things like that. My pouch that I carry all my fire stuff in. Chapstick. And I seen, if you could see in the fishing kit, I actually have some in there too. Chapstick is great not only for your lips, but if you get your face windburnt, your lips, or it helps in fire starting immensely. So there's that. A quick down and dirty knife sharpener. A couple of big padded heavy carabiners. 1,001 uses there too. And then we have a sewing kit with some extra buttons, needles, a little pair of scissors. There you can see it, I guess. So there are there's a couple of things that I do keep in my 72-hour kit or my bug out bag or whatever it is you want to call it, that I am not going to show because I'd rather not have anyone know they're in there. I'm betting like hell you can probably guess what they are. But there's so many different variations out there. Like I said, this is not what has to be in one. I'm showing mine for the educational purpose of what I have in mine and what works for me and my skill set. I do have a tarp. It's just not out here on the table. I do have, obviously, along with the washcloths and everything, I do have an extra pair of pants, an extra shirt, and an extra pair of socks. Under breeches, well, you know, you can deal with them. And I will say that having all this stuff is great. And you should know where it's at and have it ready just in case. But if you don't practice using this and knowing your capabilities, you're going to have a hell of a time making it. I would rather be prepared and have it than not use it, than to not have it and need it. So if there's anything else that you think you guys think that I should add to it, please leave a comment down in the comments. And any criticisms, I'll take them too, or any praises. So with that, I will wrap this up. It's probably my longest video I've ever done, so I appreciate it. And thanks for watching, and please subscribe.